Okay, you guys, welcome. This is Team Relentless. I am so excited to have you guys on here, you guys. Oh my God, thank you so much for taking the time to jump on here. And I just want to be really clear about something. We try to respect everybody's time. I know it's Sunday night, so I know this is a huge night. It's a family night for us every Sunday night. I'm here spending time with my mom and my dad and my nieces and my sister. So we don't want to take up too much of your time, but we want to give you some really, really, really good, amazing information. So we're trying to keep this in under a half hour. Keep your questions until the end. If you have any questions, please by all means let us know. I want to introduce you tonight, Jen McCann. She's here with us tonight all the way from the US. She is my direct upline. I'm the one, she got me involved with this incredible opportunity and my life has changed. She is, oh my God, what is it, Jen? Ruby,
Yeah.
executive,
Ruby
Ruby.
National Executive. Yeah. Ruby National Executive Director.
So that is a multiple seven-figure earner in the company. She's been with Color Street for the last 4 years. She was originally a teacher. Her husband was in the military. Long story short, she retired both of them, and she is now fully involved with Color Street only. So you guys, again, welcome. We're just calling this 15 minutes to freedom. And what if this is something that can change your life? And when we say, what if it's something that can change your life, that could have a number of different meanings. Doesn't mean being involved with an amazing bunch of women that uplift you, that help, celebrate your successes. Are they there for you emotionally, like spiritually, everything that you can imagine? We are like a family, and that's the culture that I wanted to create. Color Street is to be friends, be family, be there for each other. And it doesn't only have to be business. Okay. And then, we often think about as a child growing up, we're always taught to dream big. I know I say to my nieces all the time, what do you want to do when you grow up? What do you want to be? What are your dreams? What are your hopes? What are your goals? And as somewhere along our life, that suddenly disappears and we no longer are asked those questions. When you're 20 and 25 years old, it's go to heck out the door, get a job, make good money, and make a good life for yourself, right? We're not taught financial education. We're not taught time freedom, financial freedom. We're not taught about exponential growth. We're not taught about any of that stuff in school, talking about leverage and passive residual income. Nobody teaches us that stuff, and it's considered the great secret. Okay, so I'm just gonna jump right in here, you guys. Warren Buffett, he is one of my most favorite people in the entire world. If you haven't read any of his books or any of his audios or something like anything like that, I highly suggest that you really take time and start looking into him because he's incredible. And one of his very famous quotes is, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. That is one of his most famous quotes. I love that. And again, it's all about having multiple streams of income. Really, really, really quickly, I just want to tell you guys that I've started multiple streams of income. So I'm involved with real estate, Color Street. I was working a full-time job until Color Street came along, and I just walked away from my full-time job after 4 months of being with this company. Because I do have big dreams. I do have big hopes. I do have big goals. You know, for some people, like I said, that might only be $200 extra a month. It might be paying a cell phone bill. It might be paying your car or your insurance or giving your kids a little bit of extra. Everybody's dreams and goals are different. It just totally depends on yourself and what do you want. Okay. The average millionaire has about 7 streams of income. And that's eventually my goal, is having 7 different streams of income, because when COVID happened, Corey got really, really sick. That's my husband, I'm going to call him. He couldn't go to work. He was off work for almost 2 months. And it was a very, very, very scary time in our life. And if I didn't have the income that I had, not really sure where we would be. So huge blessing in our life. So if you don't find a way to make money when you sleep, you will work until you die. Okay. This company, oh, is a 5-star opportunity. The timing, we have disruptive products, we have the leadership, we have amazing rewards, and we have multiple worthy causes. Okay, so we're just going to jump right in. Ooh, sorry, you guys. Timing. So we're only 4 months old in Canada. We're only 4 years old in the US. Being the first to introduce a great product to your market could be a massive deal. Your network is your net worth. The market isn't saturated. So, if you're hosting a party right now, like even 4 months in, realistically, any network marketing company in the world is just a startup company. After I think it's like 10 years when they're before anything less than 10 years old, they're still a baby company. Okay, so even 4 years old in the US, they're still a baby company. And when I'm hosting parties right now, no one knows what Color Street is. But if you go around and ask people, and this is not dissing any other company. I love multiple companies. I support multiple companies. But if you ask somebody what Scentsy is, they're probably going to know what it is because it's been around a long time. Do you know what um what I mean, Tupperware or Avon or any of those companies? There's a lot of people out there doing that right now. Whereas this is so brand new, it could be so huge to you to introduce this to your network. And that's what we will teach you how to do. Um, there's less than 2,000 stylists in all of Canada. It's $1 billion company with 55% of its profits going to its stylists, making it one of the highest paying companies out there. We're okay. This is the one that really blew my mind. So just 4 months ago, um, it's only Color Street has only been in the US. Okay. They are ranked number 24 as in the biggest direct selling company in the entire world, but they were only in the United States. So when you think about that and you think about growth, and if you're an entrepreneur, you're going, holy crap, well, where else is this going to open up to? You could be that person to bring that into another country. You could be the first person to bring it into your province. Like it's huge. That's so huge. And being number 24, there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of network marketing companies in the world. Okay. Disruptive products. Ooh, wait. No other company has anything like this. There is multiple products out there that they say, oh, we're a sticker or oh God, you guys, I had my mother-in-law go to a place here in Edmonton and buy something similar. And she messaged me and she's like, I'm gonna prove you wrong. This has been around. And I'm like, okay, go ahead, do your thing. And she tried it and she's like, this is terrible. She's like, oh my God, like you guys have an amazing product. Okay. So there is no other company that has anything like us. There's over 100 patents on our product, right from the plastic that they come in to the nail strip, everything. There's 100 patents on there, which means anything that has a patent on it, there's no other company out there that could have anything like that product. And if you don't understand what a patent is, so basically it's a bunch of judges that go before a product that try and prove it wrong. Okay. And when they can't prove it wrong, they put a patent on that product. So we have over 100. That's pretty incredible. Okay. It's 100% real nail polish. You have a base coat, a color coat, and a top coat. There's no dry time, there's no smudging, and no extra tools needed. And something that I learned when I had the chance to meet Mr. Park, I guess it was a month ago, a couple months ago now. We hear about all these big companies. We hear about Revlon. We hear about OPI. We hear of Avon, all these big companies. Color Street has actually sold more nail bars, more nail polish than all of those companies combined. So just think about that. Think about how long those products have been around, and Color Street have sold more than all of those companies combined, which I was like, oh my God, get me in there now. I need to get my hands on this.
The other
Okay.
crazy thing about that is that we are also the only company that makes all of our product and nail polish in-house in our very own factory. None of it is imported. All of those other companies that Kelly mentioned, they all make their products in the same factory with nearly the same ingredients, which is crazy because they're charging a huge variation in price retail for their products, but they're really all the same thing. Crazy.
Crazy, right? Crazy. And then we're just going to talk a little bit about leadership. Oh, guys, this is what I was talking about at the beginning. Like our team, Team Relentless. I've been involved with direct sales network marketing for 16 years. I have never been so involved with a team that has so much heart, determination, that shows up, that's supportive, that is actually there for you. I have made so many friends and have made so many connections since I've started Color Street. I honestly, I cannot say enough. Jenifer has devoted her time to this team specifically in the last 4 months, and she is giving us everything that we need to be a successful team up here in Canada. Okay. Um, Mr. Fa Park. Oh my God. Like I said, I had the opportunity to meet him. He is, I'm gonna say this in Newfoundland terms, he is quite the duster. He is such a just funny, genuine, down to earth, great guy. He was actually very, very, very poor at one time in his life. And he's obviously a multi-billionaire now, but that never changed him. He's just such an incredible person. Um, we have developed a system that works, has been in the US for over 4 years, like I said, and before it came to Canada, very little issues with our back office. So one of the things that I was very impressed with when I got involved with Color Street was how great their systems was developed, with the ordering and everything you need in your back office is just, it's all the kinks and all the crannies and all that stuff has already been all worked out. So we have very little issue with our back office. So that's incredible. Team Relentless is led by a seven-figure earner who devotes her time to Team Relentless. She is an author, a co-author of a book. It's called Seven Figures and Beyond. That is Miss Jenifer. I'm actually reading her book right now, and it is incredible. Uh, and a question you can ask yourself is how often does a seven-figure earner come into your life and say, "Hey, I'm going to teach you how to make a crap load of money." If you just show up and be coachable and just be willing to learn, then she's going to work with you. Okay. We have a fast growing team that's supportive, uplifting, encouraging, who's positive, that helps celebrate each other's successes and helps overcome all of our struggles. If somebody's having a problem, we work together and we work through that. We we uh we really really focus on positivity. Okay, if we have a negative situation, how can we turn that into something positive? We have a morning coffee every single Monday morning to help your business. We have multiple training groups. um what else? There's a ton of training. um oh, I missed one up here. Did I miss this one up here? Yeah, no, I already said that one. And then you guys, really quickly, just to get into the nuts and bolts of this, is your startup kit and getting started. So I'm going to say something to you guys that somebody said to me one time, and I wasn't sure if I was offended or if I was like knocked on my ass with complete truth. I was trying to get involved with one of the first companies that I started up with. I'm not sure if it was Sensi or Unique or something like that. I didn't have the money for the startup kit, and the girl that was trying to get me involved said, if you don't have $250 or $150, however much it was at the time to get started, then you need this business more than what you think you do. And I was like, that was something in that that really, really struck home with me. And I was like, you know what? She's right. Okay. So the business kit is extremely affordable. It's $159 to get started. What business in the world can you start for $159? Well, plus taxes and shipping. Okay. So let's say 200 bucks. There's no business. If you were to go out and start your own franchise, it would cost millions of dollars, not to mention the overhead and paying your employees and all that stuff. Can like there's no there's no comparison. Okay, you're not to required a certain amount every single month with Color Street. So a lot of companies, you're required to what's called stay active. So I know in other companies I had spent more money than what I made just trying to stay active every single month. So that makes it zero pressure. It's only 12.50 a month to own your own business. So 12.50 a month, that will give you your access to your back office. You also get an app where, which is pretty incredible. This app um, helps you do all your follow ups and stuff like that. And if you're at all um, have any experience with network marketing, we all know how important it is to follow up and not just make that sale, right? There's no auto ships. So you don't have to worry about every single month waking up with an auto ship charge to your credit card. There's no inventory required. If you don't want to carry an inventory, you don't have to, okay? Um, okay, we talked about Jenifer a couple times now. This is fun. This product is so fun. It's so um it's just so simple. And what I mean by that is it's a product that most people can afford. It's a very affordable product. It's a consumable product, right? We have such a huge network. Well, in I think in Alberta just alone, there's 1,867,000 women or something like that over the age of 18 years old. Okay, so we have such a huge network of women that we can, you know, give this product to. And when you're applying it on people's fingers, you guys, you literally see people's mouths drop open and go, "Oh my God, really? That's all there's to it? That's all there's to it." Okay. Like I said, you're a part of a team that's fun, uplifting, positive women. It's kid friendly. So kids can use this product. You can have tax write offs. Always have pretty fingernails and toenails. The product is affordable. You can earn commissions from 25 to 35% plus multiple bonuses. I've never been with a company in my life that give as many bonuses as what Color Street does. I think last month I had 9, 10 bonuses or something like that. I was like, "Holy man, this is crazy." Okay? And not to mention you can help women save money, have healthier nails. Your husbands will love that too because you're gonna be saving money. The list goes on and on. So when I started, I had no fingernails. They were completely ruined from using other products. My fingernails has never been so strong and so long in all of my life. Can you imagine how many women that's out there that would love to be able to go and have their fingernails done all the time, but they can't because it's either too expensive or they don't have the time to do them. Right now, 7 minutes, my fingernails are done and I'm out the door, and it's affordable. It's cheap. The most expensive set that we have in Canada is 17.75. Right? So women are going, "Yes, I want it. Yes, I want it. Yes, I want it." Right? So guys, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all of the presentation that I have right now is just getting to really to the nuts and bolts of it and just telling you guys, you know, mostly about the timing and how important it is to get in. I don't like to use get in now. Oh my God, you're going to be rich, all this hype and manipulation that people uses to get you involved with a company and then pretty much says, "Okay, figure it out." We're not about that. I'm not about going out and recruiting the masses. I'm about bringing on people that really want to see a change in their life. What is some things that you've always wanted to do in your life but you couldn't do because you financially couldn't do it? You know, and this is another one of my most famous quotes is network marketing is the highest form of wealth creation in the entire world, and people say no to it because they don't understand it. Most of the time you'll hear, "Oh God, you're involved with one of those pyramid schemes." Well, a pyramid scheme is illegal. It's an exchange of money without a product or a service, and we have a product. Okay. So network marketing has been around for hundreds of years. It doesn't mean you're going to get in and get rich quick. You're going to have to put time in. I put time in. Is it hard sometimes? Absolutely it is. But so is getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning and going to your day job where you could never get ahead. The nicest thing about network marketing is that you can do this on your own time. You can devote as much or as little time to it as you want, depending on your goals. I don't want to work anymore. I want to retire my husband. I want to go down south and live for 6 months of the year. Why can't I do that? I could not do that in my traditional job. So this is we leverage Color Street and use a system where we can make passive residual income. So Jenifer, I don't know if you have anything to add to that before we open it up for people with some questions.
Yeah, just a couple things that I mean, you gave all the best info. Just a couple things that really blew my mind when I found out about them. Nail polish is itself a $9 billion industry, you guys. $9 billion. that is one of the largest industries of any product that can be sold out there. So we don't have to be that spammy, hey girl, I got something, because people want our products. Just on my team alone, we have in 4 years sold $70 million worth of nail polish. And that is incredible. People want this product, and we want you to be able to get a slice of that pie. We don't get paid here at Color Street, speaking of the whole pyramid scheme thing, if our people are not doing well. People make money based on retail sales. There's no auto ships. We don't get bonuses based on, signing up 100 people. It's all based on how well we help you succeed. So that's exactly what we're here to do, is help you with whatever your goals are, whether it just be a little extra spending money for a certain bill that you have, or a community of fun and uplifting women. So what
Awesome.
questions
Thank
do
you
you
for sharing
have?
that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Does anybody have any questions at all? I'm looking at the chat. Is there anybody from our new ladies that's in here? Do you guys have any questions at all?
We'll be real open and honest.
Yeah.
Taylor, that's amazing. Color Street paid for your truck, tires, oil, and rotors and brakes. My goodness.
Yeah, that's amazing. I actually have a lady on my team. She messaged me a couple months ago, and when she got started, I don't think she really knew. She knew she wanted to be a part of it, but she didn't know how much time and how much effort she wanted to put into it. And she now has one of the biggest teams within my team. And she says, Kelly, I just paid for a trip to Mexico for my husband and I. And I'm like, that's incredible. That is friggin' incredible.
Mhm.
You know? Cheryl. Cheryl has a question. Jen, do you want to answer Cheryl's question?
Yeah. So, true residual income would be where you really just kind of sit back and let it go. Obviously, we don't really do that here, because we always, I could technically, if I wanted to, sit back and make a great paycheck every month, but I don't do that. I don't believe in that. But yeah, you get paid based on your volume of your team, and it goes down. The deeper your team grows, the further down you get paid and things like that. But you're always just paid on the retail volume of what your team is selling. So yeah, it can absolutely be super hands off. If you don't want to build a team, you don't have to. You just get paid on your sales. And if you do want to build a team and help other women or men, we have lots of men on the team too, then you also get paid based on that. So.
And guys, just so to make that clear, Jenifer didn't mean that she don't believe in passive residual income. She
No.
just don't believe in sitting back and just getting paid. She could,
Absolutely.
100%. She
Yeah.
could, but she is about mentoring and teaching and
Yeah, that's my why is I want to see other people be able to feel confident and reach their goals, and it's my passion. So I would never do that. I would never sit back. But yeah, absolutely. Like, I believe in that 100%. I just mean that Color Street, like, if you don't do anything and you just sign up, you're not going to make money. You have to put something into it to build that up first. It is an MLM, yes. So MLM, multi-level marketing, most businesses, whether it is a network marketing business or any company out there, any corporate structure, is multi-level. And the marketing part just means that we don't do advertising. We basically are person-to-person company. So yes, you do get paid based on, you get more money if you have a team, but you know what? You can absolutely make more money than the person that signed you up. So there is no structure where it's like you're always locked in this position. There are plenty of people on my team, on my own team, who have passed up the person above them. My team has a higher rank than 2 sponsors above me. So it's not like, does that make sense? Trying to explain how that whole thing works.
yeah, totally makes sense.
Absolutely.
Anybody else have any questions? You guys, this is really good questions. So don't hold back.
Yep. Ask
If you have any fears, is there a reason why you would not want to get involved with something like this? Some people has post-traumatic stress. I know that there's a lot of people that, that's tried it and they got involved with a company before and they were just like, it didn't work for me.
Mhm.
And, you know, that happens. But again, it's totally based on you and your efforts. You know, I do put a lot of effort into my business. I do put a lot of time into my business. Like I said, I just walked away from my full-time job because I am 100% devoted to my team and seeing them succeed, seeing myself succeed, and seeing where I am in 4 years' time. I don't say, well, if I don't get rich by next month, I'm out. That is not how I look at it. I look at this as a 4 to 5 year plan. Okay, so I could put 4 to 5 years into this business for the next 4 or 5 years and see where I am. Or I could say, you know what, I'm not doing this at all. I'm going to go back to my job where I'm getting paid terrible money to do an incredible amount of work. I'm a nursing attendant. So if you guys know, it's a very, very, very hard job, and we're paid so low that I will never advance in my life and have the things that I want. Do I want to go back to school and get involved with another student loan? No, I don't. I don't want to do that either. Do you know what I mean? So the choice is yours and how much time you want to put in and how much work. But I definitely do put in time and work.
Mhm. But there is no ceiling to the amount of money that you can make here, which is like why I love this industry. You know, I was a teacher. I had a master's degree plus 30. I had to constantly take coursework and pay for it. And I loved my students, but I was so stressed and I knew the max that I was ever going to make as a teacher. No way I would ever make any more. The chart was there. It just was what it was. And here, that's not the case. You know, we're going to 5 more countries in Europe in a year. And then there's countries outside of Europe that we're going to go to. And it's amazing to see the potential of what's on the horizon if you just put in a little work based on what you want out of it.
And that's a hint.
Yes, that's
That's
a
a
hint.
that's only some of the stuff that's going to be happening.
Yes, it does snowball. Taylor, good question. Ways to pay off your kit right away. Absolutely. We want you to make the most money possible. That's our goal when you sign up. We don't want you just to sign up and have that pretty box unless that's what you want to do with it. A live sale, sell all of your strips that are in your box. You could post all of your strips one by one into your VIP group that your sponsor will help you set up. You can start your launch party before your kit even arrives. And we have all of the verbiage and graphics and things for you ready to go so that you could start selling and having sales on your website and commission before your kit even arrives at your door.
Yes, we actually had a lot of ladies on our team do that.
Mm-hmm. And this month specifically, you get, if you sell 300 PV, 300, it's basically 300 US, so it's a little more Canadian. 300, you get 50 or $65 Canadian back as an extra, like on top of the commission that you make, you get that back as well. So you basically double your commission if you sell 300 this month, which is awesome.
And another thing we didn't actually go over in the presentation was about the rewards and trips and stuff like that. I've been with other companies where I've earned trips before as well, but man, it was hard to earn a trip with those other companies. I earned the free trip within the first month.
It was like first month and a half, yeah.
First month and a half with Color Street. And this month we are doing double points to go towards that trip. So you still have time. You want to sign up and get going. And if you want to put the pedal to the metal, you could potentially earn that trip.
Yep. And they do one every year.
Yeah. So is there any other questions? Now is the time. Do we still have everybody on? Yes.
And this month is Dash for Cash, which is extra commission as well. So we have enhanced commission at Color Street, where if you sell over $600, your commission starts going up above that 25%. This month it goes up even more based on how much you sell to. So, and you only have to, it starts at $350 this month instead of $600. So a little extra bonus there for you.
There's always extra bonus.
I know, literally there is always something extra.
Is there any other questions, you guys? Like I said, I really want to be respectful of everybody's time. I don't think we're even at a half hour yet. So this is why we do it fast, get the information out there to you. And yeah, you decide. I know that when the day that Color Street launched, I was like, sign me up. And you know what? The funny thing is about it, I wasn't the one to do a lot of nail polish on myself, but my mom. I have never ever known her to not have her fingernails painted. And the minute that she tried this product, she was like, holy crap, Kelly, you need to get involved with this immediately. And I was like, okay, sign me up. I'll find a way to make that money back
Mhm.
and we'll go from there and see what happens. Don't get me started on Jumpstart.
It's insane.
Yeah,
Yeah, you guys will certainly never pay to do your own nails again if you sign up. Put it that way.
ever. Rhonda, I was shocked at my bonuses this
Mhm.
month. Shauna, me too. Is there anybody else? I know that we have some of Team Relentless in here watching. Is there anybody that want to add, what have your experience been like since you've been a part of Color Street? I have one lady message me actually, and she's on here tonight. She wrote me one night. She says, "Hey Kelly, what do you think about me doing Color Street with you?" And I was like, "Yes, boy, if you want to do it, girl." And boy, I tell you, she came in and she hit the ground running. I don't even think she's ever done network marketing before, and she has been doing incredible. And I think the reason that she's been doing so good is because she sat down, she became very honest with herself, and she has a big reason why. She has a big reason why she wants to do this. And as soon as she figured that out, I'm very amazed at her commitment to her company, to her business. And she's smiling, so she knows that I'm talking about her. I've been with Color Street for 2 months. My bonus this month was great too. Rita, yes.
All
That's
right.
awesome.
Only up from here.
So guys, if it's just fun. The fun hasn't stopped, laugh out loud. The new releases, the Black Friday stuff, like they just keep surprising us all of the time. Natasha says, I love our team. They are so supportive. I have never sold a thing in my life, and everyone has been here to help me along. The support is amazing. Yes, and one of the things about this team is we have a lot of people that doesn't have a whole lot of experience with network marketing, and they're actually doing really, really, really well. So you don't have to be great to start. You just need to start to be great. That's another very famous quotes that I love. Um, and something else, you guys, too, if this all sounds appealing to you, you want to make sure that you get back to the person that invited you to this chat. Get back to that person and have that conversation with them. There's zero pressure. Don't feel like we're going to go and hunt you down just because you became a part of this chat. We're just putting the information out there. We're just putting the education out there saying, hey, this is an opportunity. Do you want to be a part of it? If not, that's cool. You can still be a customer. Because we need those too, right?
Yep.
Kathy says, my bonuses shocked my hubby. He wants half, he said. Laugh out loud. Yes, that's awesome. Okay, you guys, if that is it, if you don't have any other questions, Jenifer, I say we ended at that. What do you think? If there's anything else that you want to add?
No, sounds good. I'm gonna